Maiden speech, Laura Pidcock.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for allowing me to make my maiden speech today, and thank you also to the people of North West Durham for allowing me to be here at all. I think it's apt that I should be called in this debate because before entering this House, I worked with schools, colleges and teachers for 9 years, and my predecessor, Pat Glass, dedicated her professional and then political career to education. If I can be half the friend and ally to schools in North West Durham that Pat Glass has been, then I will be doing very well. Pat Glass leaves a brand new secondary school as one important legacy of her time here. Even in opposition, she managed to prize funding for a school from the former Education Secretary, which I believe took the energy of a lion hunting a gazelle. I and others are truly grateful for all that she did for the constituency, and I wish her well in her retirement. North West Durham is the most magnificent of places. I am truly blessed to represent such a beautiful part of our country. The green, lush countryside is simply breathtaking, peppered with arable, dairy and upland hill farms. The richness of our culture and history is astounding, and the people are hard workers, proud and strong. I know some in here would have us painted in the north as uncultured, without finesse, as savages, but I think people only think that or say that because they don't know our communities or our people. My constituents are the real wealth creators, and they are people who make this nation great. And if you want to see one of the world's finest cultural traditions, look no further than Durham Miners Gala, which, whilst not in my constituency, is an annual pilgrimage for many of my constituents and is the biggest trade union gathering in Europe. It celebrates the best of solidarity, born of struggle. Now, North West Durham has a long and proud tradition of industry and skilled work. Concert was dominated by steel production and became renowned for the thick red dust which covered the town, airborne iron oxide from the plant. At its peak in the 1960s, the steelworks provided jobs for some 6,000 people. We had lead mines and hundreds of jobs in the thriving textiles industry in Crook. That industry was unfortunately left to decline. Jobs and communities were not invested in, and unemployment rose exponentially. Many are still living with the scars of that period today. Now I turn to this place. This building is intimidating. It reeks of the establishment and of power. Its systems are confusing, some may say archaic, and it was built at a time when my class and my sex would have been denied a place within it because we are deemed unworthy. And I believe that the intimidating nature of this place is not accidental. The clothes, the language, the obsession with hierarchies, control and domination is symbolic of the system at large. But I think the most frustrating thing has been to sit opposite those people who tell me that things are better, that suffering has lessened for my constituents. I would like you to come and tell those people who have been sanctioned that things are better, or the teacher in my constituency who was recently made redundant. I would like you to come and talk to the 16,500 people in County Durham in receipt of food parcels, to the nurses, to the junior doctors, to the firefighters. Come and tell them that years of austerity have improved their practice or their profession. And I'll end with this, Mr. Speaker. We can choose in this place to be self-obsessed, to be a perpetrator of fear and greed, a monument to injustice, or, Mr. Speaker, it can be a place that elevates equality, facilitates the power of the people, esteems and properly funds a rich network of public services so that nobody is left in the indignity of poverty. Thank you.